This is Wonder Wins presents ESPN Cricket for Fantasy Pick. Gujarat Titans, have they reached earth again after the highs of that 12 of 2 against the Punjab Kings? On the other hand, the Sunrisers Hyderabad now have picked up their first points of the season too. This is a good one. Let's see what Carlos Brathwaite makes of our fantasy team. Let me give you a bit of a surprise heads up, Carlos. Our captain and vice captain are going to be two out-and-out bowlers. I wonder what you make of that. Looking at the batting that we have on display, two bowlers, Natarajan and Lockie Ferguson. Do you think it's time for the bowlers to start getting those captain positions in fantasy teams?
Yeah, bowlers don't always make the best captains this year, but points-wise, I think Natarajan is definitely a banker. I'm surprised no one went for Tawatia. How many points do you get for winning a game with 12 off 2? But Lockie Ferguson and Natarajan are strong picks. Difficult to look past Rashid Khan, I think. So he'd probably be my captain and Natarajan vice captain.
Okay, now that's Carlos's picks first up, but we do have Natarajan as captain. Before I go there, quick reminder on Wonder Wins, 100 credits for you to build your fantasy team. 4 categories of players to choose from: batters, bowlers, wicket keepers and all-rounders. You can pick a maximum of 7 players from one team in any given contest, and every player's individual credit value is listed on Wonder Wins. Now, we've gone for Natarajan as captain. He's picked up 2 wickets in every game so far. He's not gone wicketless in his last 14 T20s, picking up 21 wickets en route. So we are backing Natarajan for the big one, the captaincy slot, with double the points on offer. Though Carlos is very keen you keep Rashid Khan for that. Remember, Rashid was excellent last game, turned the game around, and eventually ended up with a 3-wicket haul against Punjab. Lockie Ferguson is our vice captain, genuine wicket taker again. That big price tag does not seem to have affected Lockie Ferguson's bowling skills. He's also got a good record against SRH, picked up 3 for 15 the last time he played against Hyderabad. Captains give you double the points, vice captains 1.5 times the points. Pick them carefully. We've gone for Natarajan and Lockie, though Carlos has also given you Rashid Khan as an excellent option. Rahul Tripathi and Washington Sundar to wrap up our topics. Tripathi looked very good for that quick 15 ball 39 to just take the Sunrisers home for their first win against CSK. He also got runs before that with the 44 of 30. So you know Tripathi is among the runs. He bats in the top 3. He's a good top pick. And Washington Sundar, who's now bowling in the power play. You think that's his best use as a bowler, and 2 back-to-back 2-wicket hauls make him a top pick for this one. So we got 3 SRH boys, Natarajan, Tripathi and Washington Sundar, along with Lockie Ferguson as our in our top picks. Carlos, thoughts?
Yeah, I like it. I think Tripathi, as you mentioned, bats number 3, has the opportunity to bat the most balls, I think. And I think you want your top order players to be scoring heavy. So definitely a good pick. Interested to hear who the differentials are. I think I got one up my sleeve.
Okay, let's have a look at that then. David Miller's there in the differentials. Funny enough, he's not had that big innings. But you know David Miller can go big. Can he really get you a lot of fantasy points though with how the top order is in good form? We'll find out. Other than that, Abhishek Sharma at the back of his first IPL half century and taking his side home against CSK is now going to be in our side too. Looking at our full team, Shubman Gill, Rahul Tripathi and David Miller as batters. Nicholas Puran as a keeper option. Washington Sundar, Hardik Pandya, Abhishek Sharma, Shami, Natarajan, Rashid Khan, Lockie Ferguson, with Natarajan as captain and Lockie as vice captain, though Carlos has already said he wants Rashid in there. Any other changes you'd recommend to our fantasy viewers, Carlos?
Romario Shepherd. I think
now,
he's a
play
good
the last
differential
game.
pick.
Marco Janssen played the last game. Do you think Romario Shepherd will play?
Yeah, he hasn't been doing too badly and he adds a lot with the bat, especially against a team with a bowling attack like Gujarat. I think you may go for the bowling option that can give you a bit in the back end. He hasn't done badly with the bat thus far, so I think he might pick Marco Janssen just because of his strength of Gujarat's bowling attack to kind of counteract that with his power in the back end.
Interesting that. All right, Carlos Brathwaite, thank you very much. Keep an eye out on team news, of course, to see if the likes of Shepherd do play in Sunrisers 11. And remember, if you're not happy with how things are going, you could always change it up at halftime. Wonder Wins lets you do that. We'll join you again on Wonder Wins Presents ESPN Cricket Info Fantasy Pick for more fantasy news and tips.